Reviews.com. We have a brand new Stone Brewing Company beer for 2015. It's brand new on the shelves. It's January, and it is called the Stone Delicious IPA. Comes in this really cool bottle. It literally has so much writing on the back that the font is so small you almost need a magnifying glass. But the reason they did that is because there's a enormous amount of thought process and, quite honestly, development within the craft beer process. It's kind of hard to spit out, of what they've gone through to make this Indian Pale Ale so different. So, if you look on the label, it says Stone Delicious IPA with lemon drop and Eldorado hops. They actually have now a hop called lemon drop, which is on the explanation here. But I'll make this quick. So the point of all this is, it said, Stone Brewing Company, the very first sentences are beers, though they are many, are also diverse. I mean, I think they define diverse. Their beers range from all kinds of different styles. I think they're phenomenal at experimenting and being very good at different styles of beer. It said, yet, unified by an overarching boldness, this Indian Pale Ale is undeniably our bread and butter. We brewed it over the past 18 years. So it took 18 years to produce this thing. From double down bitter bombs to piney session sippers. So they experiment with all kinds of things. The low ABVs with the sessions. And it said these bitter bombs. It said whether it's big IBUs or a precise ABV, there's usually a target we're shooting for. The same is true with this latest IPA. We gave zero thought to any acronyms. This one was all about packing in as much unique, and you guessed it, delicious flavor into a glass as humanely possible. Regardless of our oomph or our octane, this intensely citrusy, beautifully bitter beer is worthy of its simple yet lordly title of the Stone Delicious IPA. Lemon drop and Eldorado hops combine a magnificent lemon candy-like flavor that is balanced by a hop spice. It's unlike anything we've ever tasted in nearly 2 decades of brewing IPAs. So, this is cool because I cheated on this one. I bought a 6-pack. I think it was $11, and I wanted to see what in the world this whole thing was all about. So, I read a few reviews as well. Some said it tastes like a lemon drop piece of candy. Some said, I'm not sure what they're going after. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you read what they're trying to do, and this is why Stone is so cutting edge, they are trying to blend 2 really cool beers. So the Session Lemon Drop, that summery lemon drop low ABV, with a really tasty IPA background. In not a pale ale, but an Indian Pale Ale. So, which leads to the ABVs of 7.7%. If you look at this thing is exactly the way to describe it. It's got quite a bit of carbonation. It's very filtered. It's got a really nice Indian Pale Ale color with a thin white frothy foamy head. Now, what you usually get with these summer beers is a real thick white head and a ton of carbonation, or an Indian Pale Ale with almost no carbonation and this kind of very, very thin foamy head with a ton of lacing in it. This does both, which is exactly what they were trying to do. I mean, it's to the T of 18 years of experimentation. When you smell it, it is nothing like what I would agree with any of the reviews that I peeked at. Does it smell lemony? Yes. Does it smell kind of grassy? Absolutely. Does it have this really fresh hoppy flavor, or aroma? Perfectly done. It smells fresh, citrusy, a little bit of kind of grassy, and it smells awesome. But the presentation is exactly what they described. It was done perfectly. So, to the taste. It's perfect. I mean, it's got this booming lemon kind of almost lemon peel explosion in your mouth, but it leaves this kind of grassy note to it, and then voila! At the very back end, you get some hops. It's very drinkable. It's extremely smooth. It's really good. I mean, it is. It's not a beer you're going to drink every day. It's not a beer you're going to drink 5 of. It's a beer you're going to try when you literally have that craving for that kind of lemony explosion, but it's not overpowering to the point where it's like you're sucking on a lemon drop. It's nothing like that at all. It's got a great hop balance to it at the back end. This is one of those beers, I have to admit, I expected not to like this. I bought it because it was new and I wanted to have a review out quickly, and I said there's no way I'm going to enjoy this, but I love IPAs. This beer is actually extremely good on the right occasion. I can't wait to have it's now January. I can't wait till April, May, and June. This would be the perfect beer when you're done with the beach, the lake, the pool, and you're gonna cook out some steaks and burgers, and you just want to have a beer while you cook. This is the perfect beer for that. It has got enormous taste to it, and it is exactly the way they described it, which is why I love Stone so much. I made this review way too long, but this is worth trying. This is worth buying. I think this is one of those beers that people are going to overlook, or they're going to read the reviews and they're going to say, no, I don't like it. I completely disagree. This beer is extremely worth your money. 4 on microbeerreviews.com from 1 to 5. Definitely leave comments on our YouTube channel. I want to hear what you think about it. I like this beer a lot. I think they hit the nail on the head. And it's hard for me to say that when it's so lemony, but it's to the point where they did exactly what they wanted to do after 18 years of experimentation. And I applaud them for that. Stone Brewing Company did a great job. Thanks for watching microbeerreviews.com. We'll see you again real soon. Cheers.